Thanks for this invitation to share the work that the BIS Innovation Hub and my colleagues from Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand have been doing on Project Nexus. Nexus is our joint effort to enable instant cross-border payments in the ASEAN region and even beyond. It is somewhat related to the theme of the previous session on technological innovation to enhance existing infrastructures. But to me, the project is both simple and complex. As the next slides would show, while the solution concept is simple, the binding constraints to cross-border payments that were overcome proved to be somewhat complex. Nonetheless, the impact would be enormous as it stands to benefit a large number of people in the participating countries. They say a video is worth 1,000 pictures, so let me start with a short video to illustrate what Nexus is about.
Digital payments have become so easy that we hardly give it a thought. With a few taps of your thumb, and you're done. Except when it comes to sending a payment to another country. Despite all of our advancements, the challenges and frustrations remain. Cross-border payments. Leaders and regulators around the world have been working for years to make them faster, cheaper, and more transparent. The G20 considers it a top priority. Now, a solution is near. Instant payment systems in different countries connecting once through a single hub, helping you send money to your friends and family quickly and with little cost. The solution is called Nexus. Nexus links your bank account with an applicable ID, such as a phone number, allowing you to send money across borders within seconds. Nexus is a project by our team at the Bangko International Settlements Innovation Hub in Singapore and our partners around the world, including a recent phase of work with 5 central banks from Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand to build a blueprint for the Nexus model in the real world. It's been an intense phase that's focused on 3 key work streams: technology and operations. Nexus has been designed based on open source software, APIs and ISO 20022 standards, ensuring that it is scalable and meets the legal requirements of each country. It also builds upon the existing domestic faster payments infrastructure and makes this available for cross-border application. Scheme and governance. A robust and proportionate governance structure has been proposed, benchmarked against global standards. And financial sustainability, ensuring that Nexus achieves the low cost and transparency targets set out by the G20 cross-border payments roadmap, while being commercially viable. Nexus has the potential to be a global service, creating benefits for economies and citizens around the world.
Thank you, Maha, for that very interesting video. So as we all know, cross-border payments are often slow, offering a less than optimal user experience and imposing high costs on individuals and businesses. In contrast, in over 70 countries today, domestic payments reach their destination in seconds at near zero cost to the sender or recipient. This is thanks to the growing availability of instant payment systems, or IPS. Connecting these IPS to each other has the potential to enable cross-border payments from sender to recipient in under 1 minute in most cases. In Southeast Asia, we have been pioneering IPS to IPS bilateral linkages since 2021, so that our citizens can start making instant cross-border payments. We know that it can be done, and it delivers cross-border payments that are faster and cheaper. However, the challenge is that connecting countries one-to-one quickly becomes a complex, if not impossible, endeavor, since every IPS has different technical standards, business processes, market processes, and regulatory requirements. Each new bilateral initiative requires a complex technical integration and a multi-party legal negotiation. Nexus addresses these challenges by making it easier to interlink multiple IPS through a standardized and multilateral approach. As a result, each IPS operator only needs to invest time and resources to connect to Nexus once, rather than repeating this process every time they connect to a new country. Nexus therefore makes it easier to scale the network of IPSs, ensuring that cross-border payments have the same efficiency, safety, and inclusion benefits as domestic payments. We firmly believe that Nexus, when implemented, will contribute significantly towards the G20 cross-border payments roadmap, which we have all been proponents for. The roadmap sets a number of targets for the speed, cost, access, and transparency of cross-border payments. As the Philippines is the fourth largest remittance receiving country, Nexus will immediately benefit overseas Filipinos. The project will make it cheaper and faster for them to send money to family and friends back home. Meanwhile, for Philippine residents, Nexus opens a new channel for sending funds abroad. With merchant payments, once it becomes available, millions of tourists between countries connected to Nexus will have more convenient way of paying for goods and services directly from their home bank accounts using their mobile payment apps without need to go to money changers. This will also benefit the MSMEs or the micro, small, and medium enterprises in the destination countries. It is also possible for Nexus to be a payment option in the digital economy. In Southeast Asia alone, the e-commerce-driven digital economy is projected to reach almost $300 billion in gross merchandise value by 2025. The ambition is to build this multilateral IPS network to scale globally and connect with other interested and ready IPS systems around the world. To this end, the BIS Innovation Hub and its partners have done the following. First, develop production-grade design specifications for Nexus. This builds upon the technical proof of concept that linked test versions of the IPS in the Eurosystem, Malaysia, and Singapore developed in 2022. Second, develop a working governance framework, including identifying the appropriate corporate structure for an entity that would act as the owner of the Nexus scheme. A detailed scheme rulebook and a framework to ensure effective oversight of the Nexus scheme has also been developed. And third, develop a viable commercial model for the Nexus scheme. This includes formulating a product roadmap, fee and revenue model, and funding options. Let me close with some reflections on what I think have been two of the key success factors to date in developing Project Nexus. First, collaboration. BIS Innovation Hub has been an effective convener and trusted facilitator for bringing together interested countries and parties to this important endeavor. We have also built Nexus around the need to be complementary with other payment channels and offerings, and to enable both public and private sector participants to plug into and to make use of a platform like Nexus, thereby ensuring its scalability and interoperability. Second, innovation. Innovation is not only big revolutions and disruptions. Practical innovation involves seizing opportunities where they exist and being able to draw in and adapt existing and emerging technologies in novel and new ways to serve unmet needs. Here, Nexus has been building upon much of the existing faster payments infrastructure domestically and lessons learned from initial bilateral connections to develop a first-of-its-kind multilateral instant payments arrangement. Finally, we look forward to continuing the important work that the BIS and other interested partners to make global instant payments a reality. Thank you very much.